Hey everyone, welcome back to my vlog. So yeah, in this vlog I want to talk about something really personal in my life as a university student. Yeah, that's the topic that I always talk for this day. Yeah, we were entering university. I used to think college life would be simple and fun. I imagine freedom, exciting experience, meeting new friends, and enjoying every moment on campus. But after becoming a student myself, I realized that university life is much more complicated than I expected. It is fun sometimes, it is exciting sometimes, but honestly, it can also be stressful, confusing, exhausting, and emotional at the same time. And I think many students secretly feel the same way. So in this video, I just want to share the reality of being a university student. The struggle, the pressure, the friendship, the overthinking, the funny moments, and all the lessons that come with this journey. Yep. Yeah, like, yeah, like we have a lot of things that we never expected as a university student. Like, I imagine exciting glass, fun friendship, freedom, and unforgettable experience. And yes, some part of university life are really like that. But there are also many things nobody truly tells you before becoming a student. Things you only understand after experiencing them yourself. One of the first things nobody told me is how fast time moves in university. At the beginning of the semester, everything feels relaxed. Students still have motivation, schedule looks manageable, and deadlines feel far away, but suddenly everything changes. Assignments start appearing one after another. Presentations come unexpectedly fast, and exams got closer. Group projects became chaotic. And before you realize it, you are surviving on a little sleep while trying to finish everything at once. Another thing nobody told me is that being tired in university is not only physical. Sometimes the exhaustion is mental. There are days when my body is okay but my mind feels completely drained. Thinking about responsibilities every single day can become overwhelming. Sometimes I keep worrying about unfinished tasks even when I'm trying to rest. And honestly, learning how to manage stress becomes one of the biggest challenges in university life. Nobody also taught me how often students compare themselves to others. In university, it is easy to feel insecure. There will always be someone who seems smarter, more talented, more confident, more active, and more successful. Yeah, and sometimes seeing that can make us feel small. There are moments when I question myself and wonder if I'm doing enough. But slowly, I realized that comparing journeys is unfair because everyone starts from different situations and experience different struggle. Some people succeed quickly, but some people need more time. And yeah, I think about that is okay. Another thing nobody talk about enough is how important friendship become during university life. Friends are not just people you talk in a class. Sometimes they become emotional support during difficult days. Simple conversation with friends can completely change our mood. Lying together after stressful class or complaining about assignment together something makes problem feel lighter. And honestly, some of the best university memories come from random moments with the friends, not from academic achievement. Nobody also told me that university life would teach me so much about failure. Before university, I used to think that failure was something embarrassing. But in college, mistakes happen all the time. Sometimes presentation go badly, sometimes exam results are disappointing, sometimes plans fail completely. At first, failure feels painful, but over the time, I realized that failure is a part of learning. Uh, University just teach me that nobody grows without making mistake first. And honestly, some of the biggest lessons come from difficult experience, not the easy one. Another unexpected thing about university life is overthinking about the future. Really, this is like the biggest problem that I just face it. The, like the closer students get to graduation, the more questions start appearing in their minds. What kind of job will I get? Will I be successful? And right path? What if I fail? Sometimes those thoughts become scary, especially when society expects young people to already know exactly what they want in life. But like the truth is, many students are still searching for themselves, including me. And maybe that uncertainty is normal. Nobody truly has life fully figured out. University, yeah, and like a lot of things that I got from university. University life is also teaching me independence in ways I never expected. Like a simple thing, like managing time, recognizing schedules, handling responsibilities, and making decisions become daily challenge. At first, freedom felt exciting, but later I realized that independence also means being responsible for my own choices. If I become lazy, I face the consequence. If I work hard, I see the result. That responsibility solely just changed the way I think and act. Another thing nobody told me is how emotional university life can become. Yeah, there are moments of happiness and pride, but there are also moments of loneliness, pressure, and self-doubt. Sometimes we just look completely fine on the outside while struggling silently inside. And because everyone's been busy, many people hide their stress instead of talking about it openly. That is why kindness becomes very important. We never fully know what someone else is dealing with. One small act of support or encouragement can mean a lot to someone. Despite all the challenge, university life still become one of the most memorable passes of life. I said, like There are moments I know, and I will miss one day. The classroom atmosphere, the noisy campus hallways, random jokes during lecture, the panic before the deadline, the excitement after finishing exam, and the late night discussions with the friends. Even the stressful moments become memories worth remembering because those experiences slowly shape who we become. If university life teaches me one important thing, maybe it is like growth is uncomfortable sometimes. Becoming stronger, becoming stronger, wiser, and more mature does not happen instantly. It happens through challenge, failure, responsibilities, and experience. And even though university life is far from perfect, I think that is exactly what makes it meaningful. Because every stressful day, every lesson, every friendship, and every struggle becomes part of the story we are building for our future. There are some moments in university life when I feel completely unsure about myself. Sometimes I sit quietly during class and suddenly start thinking about whether I am truly capable of achieving my dreams. Seeing other students doing amazing things can sometimes inspire me, but at other time it can also make me feel insecure. There are students speak confidently in front of everyone. There are students who seem to understand lessons very quickly. And yeah, there are students who balance academic, realization, and social life perfectly. Meanwhile, sometimes I still struggle just to stay motivated. But slowly, I realize something important. Everyone has different strengths and different timelines. Not everyone grows at the same speed. Some people discover their talents early. Some people need more time to understand themselves. University life teaches me that growth is personal. Another challenge that many students experience is dealing with expectations. Sometimes expectations come from family, sometimes from society, and sometimes from ourselves. People often expect university students to always know what they are doing and what the future they want. But honestly, many students are still confused. There are moments when I feel pressure to become successful quickly. I just think about making my family proud, achieving good results, and building a good future. And sometimes those expectations become emotionally heavy, especially when things do not go according to plan. There are moments when I feel disappointed in myself because I could have done better. Sometimes I regret wasting time or missing opportunities. But university life slowly teach me that making mistakes is a part of becoming a human. Nobody becomes better without experiencing failure first. And yep, everyone is not perfect. not having everything perfectly figured out.